Thank you. And may God bless you once again for joining me on Seeker and Perov on YouTube. It is always a pleasure to leverage on this video broadcasting to be dialoguing with you guys. If today happens to be your first time on this great platform, please don't forget to hit on the subscription button. And after, click on the notification bell also and select from the icon or notification to enable you to receive future updates of all videos that I'm going to upload on this platform. If you think the content of this video is good, click on the like button. Doing so triggers the YouTube algorithm in promoting this particular video further. In the same way, don't also be selfish. Click on the share button to share this video to enable you to go across other social media platforms. And you can also recommend this platform to your friends, family, and colleagues. Thank you, and may God bless you that you are going to do that. Today too, it's a beautiful day that the Lord has made, and we are all proud of this day, and we are all enjoying this day together. I came in your way with a very short message that has to do with all Africans in the diaspora. You know, as Africans, we are very hardworking people in nature, you know. Any place you see an African, you can see a hard work going on there. Africans are very resilient people. We are forthright. We are always honest. And we do everything that it is in our way with commitment, sacrifice, and dedication. So as Africans, finding ourselves in a place like America, in a place like the United Kingdom, in a place like Canada, in a place like Australia, in a place like New Zealand, in a place like most European countries, in a place like Japan, no matter where you are as an African, I want to reach out to you with this message. You see, we struggle so hard in a foreign land to be able to make ends meet. With our struggles that we are making here, the effort that we are putting up, it is giving us some reward. It is giving us some returns. I'm talking about monetary value. So the monies that we are also making from the hard work that we are doing, I came to let you know that we should also consider ourselves as a priority. Okay? We can't always be working hard to be making money, and the only people that we are prioritizing with this money is our family back home. It's our families back in Africa. We can't be sacrificing our life. We can't be doing the impossible in the land of America. We can't be doing the impossible in the land of Canada. We can't be going through this winter season. We can't be going through this hot summer. And all the monies that we are making, all the dollars that we are making, all the pounds sterling that we are making, all the euros that we are making, all the Chinese yuan that we are making, all the Japanese yen that we are making, the only thing that comes into mind is for us to remit this money back to Africa, for them to build us houses, for them to buy beautiful cars in the wait for us, for them to build us mansions, for them to build us businesses, and for them to put forth a place of convenience for us that is even going to take years for us to even go back to Africa to even see it with our own eyes. As much as doing that is so good, as much as doing that is so important, because mind you, most of us, when we were living in Africa, we left our families behind. Most of our families even struggle to even have a place of convenience. Most of our family even struggle to even up to today, they still struggle to even get a place to even lay their head. They still even struggle to even call a place a home. So if we are fortunate to be finding ourselves in a place like America, in any country that you may be finding yourself, that you are having the opportunity to work, the least of the things that will be coming to your mind is that any money that you are going to make, you are going to take them to Africa to build a house, going to take them to Africa to maybe buy yourself a car, going to take them to Africa to maybe establish a business, going to take it to Africa to even invest. And it is so good, and it's so important that we keep on doing that. But as much as we are doing that to make our family back home happy, as much as we are doing that to to make our families back home comfortable, as much as we are doing that to support our local economies, as much as we are doing that to support the African continent in general, I want us to also be prioritizing our health. I want us to also be considering ourselves. I want us to also be taking good care of ourselves, because mind you, you are the one who is always going out there to work hard to get this money and to send them to Africa. If you don't have the strength to go, if you are weak, if you are vulnerable, if you are sick, if you are ill, if you are injured, if you are deformed, there is no way you can go out there to make the money and to send the money back to Africa for them to continue your project. So I'm begging you as an African, I'm begging you as a sister, I'm begging you as a brother, I'm begging you as a Ghanaian, I'm begging you as a Kenyan, I'm begging you as an Ethiopian, I'm begging you as a brother or sister from Tanzania, I'm begging you, my sisters and brothers in Africa, we need to start prioritizing our mental health in abroad. Our mental health is very important. The stability of our mind is very important. Our ability to concentrate, our ability to think right, think through issues is very important for us in diaspora. And we overlooking our health, we overlooking our mental health, we overlooking our basic hygiene is the reason why most young Africans keep on dying in diaspora at a very tender age. So I'm begging you, our families that we left behind in Africa are very, very core and dear to our hearts. But we should always be considering ourselves also. We should always be thinking about ourselves also. Let me tell you what happened to me today. You know, I've been working consistently for close to 2 years without even taking a 1 week break. And all of a sudden, I decided to take some break out to go and book a chiropractic appointment for them to check my bones, to check my joints, and to see how well I'm doing. Because with the nature of job that I'm doing, I mostly sit for almost about 12 hours every single day. I'm always driving, I'm always on the road, and I'm always also doing lifting. It's either I'm lifting products and stacking them in the car, or I'm offloading from the car and stacking it into a different warehouse. So it's either I'm sitting for many hours or I'm always loading or unpacking. So I decided to take some time out to go and check my health. To my surprise, to my shock, when the chiropractic doctor did the scan on me, and I was like looking at the picture, or I was like looking at the scan results, and I was very shocked, looking at my bones, my joints, and my marrows. The way, according to the chiropractor, they were looking, it was very scary. And he said it was even very good. It was timely that you came to me around this time for me to work on you, for me to take some time to take you through some process, to take you through some series of exercises, to take you through some series of chiropractic process, to correct some of your joints, to correct some of your marrows, to keep them in a very right form, so that in case you have to resume back to work, you can have the full strength without not yielding to anything. And I was very shocked, because for all this while I was thinking I'm very healthy, I can keep on going, I'm not feeling tired, I'm like restless, not to know that this was going within me. So beautiful people of Africa, Africans in diaspora, please, let's prioritize our health. Let's prioritize our mental health. Let's prioritize our body. We need to eat good. We need to consider our mental health. We need to dress good. We need to take care of this body. We need to give ourselves some time to rest. We cannot kill ourselves because of our families that we have left behind in Africa. We can't be solving all the African problems. We can't be solving all the problems in our family. We can't become a panacea to all the problems that our family is having. We can't become a panacea to all the problems the continent of Africa is having. We can't become panacea to the problems our individual countries are having. We could always avail ourselves to help our family, to help our countries, to help the continent of Africa, if only we have the strength, we have the mental stability, we have the good health, we have the good hygiene to keep on going. So we should never belittle our mental health. We should never belittle our physical health, our good hygiene, and to always prioritize the fact that we need to work hard, do doubles to be chasing money, and at the end of the day, the money that we are going to chase, we are going to use all of them to fight for our survival, to fight for a healthy way of living. That is not good at all. So I'm reaching forth to you with this message, and I want all of us to be reflecting on it, so that in our busy schedules, out of our busy schedules, we can still make time for ourselves. Take some time out to go holidays. Take some time out to go on a road trip. Take some time out to even go on a cruise trip. Take some time out to visit other countries. Take some time out to be with your family. Take some time out to reflect on how far you've been going. It is so important. Our soul, our spirit, our mind, and our body needs this. They need it to resuscitate. They need it to reinvigorate from all the lost strength, from all the lost energy. But because we are so busy chasing dollars, we are so busy chasing pound sterling, we are so busy chasing the Japanese yen, we are so busy chasing the Chinese yuan, we are so busy chasing the euro currency, we are overlooking our health. We are doing that at the expense of our health. We are doing that against our health and our well-being. So beautiful Africans, we can't allow depression to be killing us in the diasporan land. We can't allow stress to be taking over our life. We can't allow suicide. We can't allow anything that is inconsistent with our health, with our well-being, to be taken over our body, just because we need so much money to survive and to support our family. You are the first priority, and always remember that. I wouldn't want this message to be long. I just was reflecting on this issue, and I said, no, I don't need to keep this to myself. I need to share with my fellow Africans. I believe you are going to watch this video. You are going to take some clues and some lessons from it. You are going to give yourself good time. You are going to eat good. You are going to spend the good part of the money that you are struggling, you are hustling how to make. Eat good food. Wear good clothing. Buy good shoes. Take some time out. Work on yourself. You can't be sending every money to Africa whilst you are just belittling, whilst you are just underlooking the fact that you are also supposed to stay fit. Any money you are sending to Africa, any money we are sending to our individual countries, any money we are spending on other people, we should also consider ourselves. To spend some on ourselves also. To spend some on our well-being. Because if we don't have the strength, if we don't have the energy to keep on going, if we don't have the ability to go out there and come home, how do we support the people that are looking up to us? How do we support the people that are depending on us? A word to the wise is enough, and I believe I don't need to keep on going. The message is clear, it's succinct, and it's well understood. It's well communicated out there to the person who is so much interested in whatever ambitions he or she may be having. Thank you, and God bless you for staying tuned. Don't leave this channel without not subscribing. Like and share. I will see you again in the next